Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christy of Van Ahn Company. I'm going to go over the markets with you for the day. It is Tuesday, February 2nd. You had really quiet trade for the most part. Once again, you saw that trend that we've been seeing now for about 3 weeks in corn, closing within about a couple cent range, up 1 1/4 today. Beans actually had some support after being down 2, came back into the day, closing up 5 to 6 cents higher. Fought those outside markets there. Not a whole lot, maybe a little bit of weather news in South America, but for the most part, not a lot of news there. And then wheat market closing mixed there, up 1 cent to down 1 cent. Meat markets there struggling throughout the day, being able to stay on the positive side for live cattle and feeder cattle, but they really fought that the Dow market. Cattle seems to really want to follow that Dow market, and it was down almost 300 points today, so there was just a lot of pressure out there. Even though you've heard talk of cash being supported, it looked like futures really just struggling throughout the day. Starting off the day actually higher, being up over $1, getting into the red, coming back and being about 15 cents higher for feeders. A different situation for the hog market, being down about $1.50 there, finding a little bit of pressure. And like I said, those outside markets, not the friendliest to start off the day, with crude down over $1.50, almost down $2 at one point, coming back to those recent lows that we saw a couple weeks ago. And then that Dow market, like I said, down anywhere from 250 to 300 points. Dollar was steady on the day. So overall, you're finding not a whole lot of movement in these markets, trying to search for some answers as far as, are you going to get any weather premium, or have we built some weather premium into the soybean market for South America? But overall, there's just not a whole lot of news to go off of. That chart, as far as you look on a chart for corn, it's pretty brutal. There hasn't been any movement there. It does make options a little bit cheaper because of lack of volatility, but there's not a whole lot of interest out there either. And you'll be waiting until later in the week to find some cash trade to really try and get an answer and a direction out of these meat markets. They seem like they want to be stabilized, especially being able to stay up 15 cents against that Dow that's down 300 points. That's kind of a win for the day. You do have some talk of a lot of packers being shut down, especially through Nebraska and Iowa because of the recent blizzard. That should be shut down today, tomorrow. So I don't know if, you're probably not going to hear any cash trade until later in the week, but that's pretty typical. And like I said, outside markets, not a whole lot there. I do have to close with a disclaimer. Trading in futures and options involves risk. Loss may not be suitable for all producers. Have a great day.